So to divide powers, you still have to have the what? You have to have the exact same base. If the bases are different, raise your hand. Either I'm trying to trick you, or I made a mistake by forgetting to make the bases the same. Okay? So the base has to be the same. And all you have to do is n minus m. Okay? All right, so let's do it just like we did yesterday. Okay, how many ways are there to indicate division? Two ways. You can either use the division sign, or you can use a what? Make it a what? Make it look like a fraction, okay? The way I do it whenever I see a fraction is I always what? I always circle these two. Sorry, do not circle the 3, just circle the 6 and the 2, like this. And I put what? Minus in between to tell myself what to do. All right, so what would this be? 3, 6 minus 2, which is 3 to the 4. So what's 3 times 3 times 3 times 3? Am I right? Yes. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times itself 4 times. 81 exact. Thank you. Okay. Oh, by the way, I changed it from yesterday here. Yesterday I told you to what? Express it as a fraction. Today I said what? Yes, in general. If needed, you need to do it as a fraction. If you don't need, just leave it as a single number. Okay. Do we do the same thing here? What do you think? Yes. So I'm going to circle these two. And I'm going to put a minus. So 6 to the power of what? 6 minus 3. What's 6 minus 3? 3. What was the mistake I just did? Which, by the way, is super common. What was the mistake I just did on purpose? I did not put a what? A minus minus 3. Everyone, when there's a minus here, this minus is the exponent itself. This minus is because of division. So you have to put a what? Minus minus. Whatever numbers you have to put them exactly as is. Many people, what's up? Like brackets? Again, you can jump ahead or right. You know that minus minus will turn into a what anyway. So you can already jump to that step, okay? But today I'm just gonna be super detailed. So as Manel said, I will use the brackets just because it looks cleaner. So minus minus 3. And now we're good. 6, which is 6 plus 3. Okay, who's got 6 to the 9? Well, I can do it. 6 to the 9. 6 to the 10,077,696. All right. I'm just gonna write it here. 10 million. Done. So remember, when there's a minus at the bottom, you have to do a double minus. Many of you probably will make a mistake when you do the quiz or the test. Yes. All right, so let's do this. So obviously, I am going to surround these two. I'm going to do a minus. All right. So what do I get? I get minus 4, 7. Is it minus minus 3 or just minus 3? Yeah, there's no minus minus. If this was a minus, that would be a different story. Okay. What's 7 take away 3? Did we do something like this yesterday? Actually, we got an exact one. What's a negative timing itself 4 times or an even number of times? It turns into what? Turns into a positive. Why? Because the pairing happens perfectly. So that turns into a positive. And who remembers what 4 to the 4 was from yesterday? 256. Nice. Very good. 8 and 3 with a minus. Did we do something like this yesterday? Yes, we did. I believe we got a minus 5 to the 30th. Oh my God, you're right. Sorry. Thank you. What's a negative times itself an odd number of times? Negative, because there's no pairing for the very last negative. And 5 to the power of 5, 3,125. Thank you. All right. Next one. What's the deal with this? What happens here? So it's got to be a what? It's got to turn into a what? It's got to turn into a positive as much as this one. Sorry, not this one. I mean this one turns into a positive. Nice. Now you got the idea. Okay. So it's 7 to 7 minus 3, which is 7 to the 7 plus 3. So that's a 3. Which is 7 to the 10. Now that's got to be a big number. Probably I'm going to need to put it here. What's 7 to the 10? 282,475,249. Sure, whatever. 282, 475. Yep. And 249. Done. Okay, next one. Same thing. Ooh, what's the problem here? Well, not a problem, just a different thing. We have what? We have two negatives, but still, is one of them going to turn into a positive? Yes, because one of them is located at the bottom. 100%, you're right. So 5 to the minus 7 minus minus 10. Exactly, minus 7 plus 10. What's minus 7 plus 10? 3, because it's like 10 minus 7. So that's actually going to be very, very uh, small 3, which is 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. Okay. You see how quick this is? Actually, much quicker than trying to plug it in with a calculator, because calculator sometimes might not actually give you what the correct answer. Sorry, not the correct. I mean, the exact answer, especially if it's a fraction. That's my point. Okay. Next one. I'll zoom out. Oh, what's my base now? So it's a what? Fraction. That's fine. We did fraction bases yesterday, but we multiplied. That's okay. What do I do here? Yeah. Do you really want to write this as a fraction on top of a fraction? Nah. I mean, do we need to write this in the same way we wrote this? What do you think? Do we need to? No, no. But my point is, do I have to write it like I did here? With like, do you need? Do you need? I think. Do you think I need to write this? Minus 2 over 5 to the 9 over minus 2 over 5 to the negative 4. Do you need to do that? No. Instead of circling it this way, now you can circle it this way. All right, good. Just wanted to mention that in case you thought I always want to see this. Whoops. All right, so I am going to surround these and do a minus. So what do I get? I get, let's zoom in. So minus 2 over 5 to what? 9 minus minus 4, 2 minuses. Okay, which is negative 2 over 5. Okay, what happens to that 13? Or what does it do? Sorry, what does that 13 do? Okay, I know you know exactly what you're gonna do, but the way you said it, you said you need to multiply the 13 by the minus 2. Do you multiply it? What do you do? Just put it where? Yeah, you put it on top. You see what I mean? So you can say what? You can say you raise the minus 2 to a 13, or you put negative 2 to the power of 13. But do not say the word what? Multiply. Unless you want to say what? Multiply the minus 2 by itself 13 times. That's exactly the same meaning. Okay? All right. So we're going to get what? Whoops, sorry. Minus. Oops, my bad. Ah, so minus 2 to the power of 13 divided by what? 5 to the power of 13. Woof. Okay, what's minus 2 to the power of 13? Well, I know that minus multiplied by itself 13 times, what survives, positive or negative? Because 13 is an odd number. Yes. Yeah. 2, yeah, 2 to the power of 13. 8,192. That goes on top. What's 5 to the 13? Well, that's a big number. 1220. Again, this is a worksheet. That's why the numbers are outrageously big. But on a test or a quiz, they're not going to be that big, I promise. 1, comma, 220, comma, what? 703. Comma, 125. By the way, do you remember what we did yesterday? Every single time we had a fraction, we checked it if it what? Come on. What did we do every single time? We said what? If it simplifies. Come on. Do you really want to see if this simplifies or not? I mean, my guess is that it wouldn't. But that's why I would never give you what? A problem like this on a test or a quiz. Because just the idea of thinking that this could simplify would take so much of your time, you don't need it. Okay, that's why I'm always going to give you smaller numbers. Don't worry. Okay, next. Same thing. Okay, what's minus 9 plus 11? Just what? Just 2. Hey, that's not so bad. So what does this become? Negative, yep, negative 5 over 2. So I'm sorry, negative 5 to the power of 2 over 2, 3 to the 2. What's negative 5 to the power of 2? Negative 5 times negative 5 twice is a positive 25 over a solid 9. Do you think that simplifies? Come on, the numbers are small. Do you think that they're going to simplify? No way. What divides 9? Other than 1, because 1 works for everything. 9, but what else? 3. Well, guess what? 25 does not work with the 9 and does not work with the 3, which means what? We're golden, we're done, full marks. Okay. Okay. How about this one? Is this technically the same thing? Yeah, but instead of numbers, I have what? Nice. No one said symbols. You can say symbols, but the proper name is variables or unknowns. But let's say variables. So what do we do here? Same thing. We circle and we subtract. So I get y to the power of 18 minus 12. That's not good. 8. What is that? Can you do anything after this step? Why not? You're right. Everyone, why is this my last line here? Why can I not do anything more? Exactly. Do I know the value for y? What if I gave you a value for y? Then if I say y is equal to 3, oh, then it's equal to 3 to the 6 and so on. Nice. Okay, same thing here. Watch out. We have a what? We have 2 negatives. That's fine. We know how to deal with that. So it's d minus 12 subtract minus 18. Minus 12 plus 18, which is equal to what? What is that? What's minus 18? Sorry, what's minus 12? Gain 18. Yeah, it's like 18 minus 12, which is 6. Nice. All right. Last two. They've got fractions. Okay, let's do this one. Is it the same base, everyone? Yes, it is minus b over a and minus b over a. If it was one, if one of them was different, like if the first one, for example, if this one did not have the minus, oops, I cannot do it. All right. So we will. Okay, so I will circle these two and do a minus. Okay, so minus b over a to the negative 3 minus 6. Remember, if you jump to a plus 6, I will give you full marks. I'm just being detailed. Minus 6. Okay, what does the 3 do? It attacks each one on its own. So it becomes negative b to the power of 3. Okay. Remember what I said yesterday. Would I accept to be left like that? I said yes. I said it's okay. What could you do if you want to go one further step? Everyone, you could get full marks if you leave it like that. However, how could you go one more step? By the way, can you do any more with this a to the 3, or are you done? No. But what can you do with this one on top? Yes, Hamza? Exactly. But so what do we do? We do the minus by itself. What's minus times a minus times a minus? A negative. So I should say negative times a negative times a negative. And what's b times b times b? Just what? b to the power of 3. Exactly. No need for bracket because I just played each one by itself. So b to the cube. Sorry, b cubed, not b to the cube. B cubed over a cubed. I will accept this one, and I will accept this one. I don't really care how you leave it. They are both the same. That's my point. But maybe some people are not comfortable. What? Everyone. The only reason I'm actually accepting this one is that because some people are not comfortable what opening up the bracket if there's a what if there's a symbol. They're okay with it if it's a number, right? That's all. But please feel comfortable to leave it at this stage or this stage. Okay? All right, last one. Same idea. What does this one become? What's the last thing you can do? Just what? Yeah, exactly. X to the power of 7. Oops. X to the power of 7. Hamad, do you need brackets? No. Do you have any negatives? No. We only need brackets if we have negatives. Done. That's today's lesson.